Player's like, how'd you get 3,000 gold? I've only been gone a couple minutes. He's like, yeah, you know, I don't know. Game on Morphling.
Oh, Abed. Looking for the kill mid. Just hits level 6 off of 1 creep, and will use that to finish off the Shaker. Really good use of the wave fortification there. Top lane, Fly is killing the Bristleback. He's not going to be able to finish the job, but did get him very low. Tomato, looking to cut him off, does have the boots, whereas, well, Bristleback does not. So that will be a little bit of a revenge kill. Nice setup there from Fly.
You might consider blocking these camps. Because at this point... Oh, actually, Fissure
blocks.
Oh, too bad he doesn't have the Hurricane himself.
Yeah,
Could've got himself out of there.
That's the moment where he's like, wish I would have gotten the Wild Wing Ripper, actually.
Abed, he gets a lot of damage in, but, you know, maybe if you had, like, one more level, all your abilities do a bit more.
Oh, my goodness, that guy died really fast in the bottom lane. 3 points, little Shredder from Antares. That makes sense. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Creeps. Well,
Everybody's
not
creeps.
Plural, just creep. Looking for
maybe you should be able to build Helm Doms.
423 does come back and needs to be careful. Fly is actually a little bit of a rough spot. He is stuck between 3 heroes. Will trap himself rather in the kinetic field, and they will find the kill. DOTA now getting glimpsed, pulled right back in.
Storm's on the way in.
Coddle's level 6. That's a big problem. Here comes Storm, though, like you said, Antares as well, absolutely melting these heroes as the Catapult will finish up the tier 1 tower. Now the Disruptor, just food for Abed. Snapfire hits the level 6 as well. Doesn't have mana for Mortimer's Kisses, though, and it's going to be Mirage coming in on the Shaker. I bet he wish he had the Echo Slam right around now, but unfortunately does not. And Antares, definitely a non-BM pause. That's got to, yeah, say something, please. Yeah, Antares just looking for the Mortimer Kisses. They can
423 knows they scan.
Yeah.
I think he's got to leave. They'll dive this. They've got Stampede, they've got everything.
Yep, goodbye. He's probably sitting here like, oh, it's fine. If it's like I'm safe under my tower against Centaur and Snapfire, not realizing maybe that Snapfire is level 6.
I mean, I'll tell you what I've got written down on the script here is that VP is just going to hold this bottom half of the map for a while. You know, chip away at towers, find what kills you can. Use your abilities when they're off cooldown. For example, kill this Disruptor. Why not? But you're just mostly chilling here. You're going to let Fly farm up some auras, and you're going to wait for...
You need another hero. So if he shows up on a stack, that would do it. There it is.
Summon the boys.
There it is. It was close, but yeah, had to wait for the boys summon. You were right.
That is so lucky. I don't think you have the damage with any other camp.
Yeah, very successful first gank with that Blink Dagger. I mean, that's pretty much exactly what you need out of it. DOTA bottom lane might just be dead. Stampede is not going to get you anywhere. You're just going to get glimpsed right back into the hands of the Ursa. All right, is he going to read this? He has the Manta now, but...
Oh, he's in that low ground danger zone.
Do his couriers get scouted? Does he get the Disruptor ult off for now? They do. All right. That should be a kill. Tomato pulled back in. Doesn't get the morph off as he went to the outside, so over an item away on all of these cores. Tomato, very aggressive jump forward, but mid lane, it's going to be the Mortimer Kisses with the Stampede, trying to chase down Mirage as well as the Coddle. They will settle for the Shakers. Unfortunately, did not have the damage to finish off the Keeper of the Light. They're not going to add micro. You can't add micro heroes to that game.
Valve can do anything.
I mean,
I guess save this Keeper, though.
Yeah. Jeezy, can he save himself, though? That's the question. Nice Fissure, buying him some space, but Abed seemingly cannot be slowed down. Even commit the Kisses as they were worried he might escape, and Antares will just use it to farm up the camps instead. Casually sitting in the tree line. Who also has BKB, by the way, I just realized. Uh-oh. Jeezy might be in trouble here. Blinking from DOTA. We'll go ahead, get this follow-up stun there from the Snapfire, who blinked out into the Mortimer Kisses. We'll finish off GZ now. A nice fissure. Onto 3 will create some space, but Abed, will he BKB? He actually doesn't BKB for this. Instead, he's going to rely on DOTA to try and go in and find the kill himself. Mirage will combine his Aeon Disc. Tomato will chase him. There's going to be the BKBs, though, inside of the Static Storm. They don't seem to care. 423 tried to do his best, but like you said, he skipped his own BKB to try and do this, and didn't really work out super well for him. They're going to continue chasing here in the mid lane. A Vortex from Abed, as this Arcane Rune has done so much work. And Nefrit on this Bristleback, he's tanky, but not tanky enough, as the entire team of VP will surround him and finish the job.
Yeah, you could definitely banner this catapult alive because it's so far back. It's pretty safe to keep it alive.
I'm gonna be surprised if they don't, but it's not super
Feels like
easy
the
for them
creep
to
wave
get
mid.
there anyway. Putting a lot of damage into Nefrit. Abed searching the back line, looking for something. He's gonna get caught without Aegis. He's dead. Huge overextension from the Storm Spirit, as now DOTA will get pulled back in. The Mortimer Kisses are coming through. They do clean up the Roche banner, and now it's Tomato on the front line trying to stack up damage here onto the Bristleback, but Bristle doesn't really seem to care.
And although you kill the Storm Spirit, that means Morphling does not have to be worried about this Static Storm. So you say him playing really aggressive here. He's just not worried for his life.
He built up a lot of Fury Swipe stacks on the Bristleback, but he just hides in the corner. He still has the stacks on him, but the Fissure has been protecting Nefrit. And now Ursa, well, just gonna chew right through the Morphling, it seems. No Stampede. Tomato's just dead. They hold the high ground, and they're gonna get even more. You have made a critical miscalculation on the side of VP here.
I feel you're sitting kind of far back. Do you even need this BKB?
Well,
because it keeps you alive in those types of situations.
Yeah, I was like right there. He doesn't die because of it, so that's nice.
Okay, he is going for a Hex. I was gonna say, oh, hold that thought.
Abed saved by DOTA thanks to the Aghanim Scepter. Throws him in the cart, and now Tomato just running through the enemy heroes here with an amplified damage. He couldn't kill Nefrit before, but you can bet he's gonna try this time. Cookie on forward, stun off the mark, but the damage will stack up as well. Bristleback, one of his arch nemesis is the Ursa, and I guess Tomato can fill that role. They're just gonna go straight to end the game onto the tier 4s. The GG comes out. What just happened?
Amplify damage Morphling, plus the saves come out for the Echo Static Storm. So that, I was literally in the process of saying, I think you get BKB on Snapfire if you're either going for the Ags to save people or going for a Hex to initiate, which she was actually going for the Hex. But fortunately knew that in the lanes, you get some negative armor synergy between Shadow Fiend and Bristleback.
We'll survive off of the stick charge there.
Abed's getting run down. They need a TP to help him out here.
Oh, 423 lives on a sliver of HP.
And now mid lane, Mirage might have overcommitted looking for this kill on Abed.
Fly's a fast boy. That being said, Mirage did pick up his brown boots. He's going to try and make his way to the river. Double raise. He doesn't have the mana for the third raise. Fly, turn it around, hit him with it. Oh, it's so close. 8 HP. Oh, my goodness. Traps in the mid lane once it crashes into his tower. Top lane,
side.
Tomato. Not quite level 6. Has to pop that Lotus to survive. And that last Firestorm should get him. It does. Very well done. Now, they did lose 423 at the exact same time bottom. Oh, call bottom lane onto the Bristleback, but here comes the Underlord, baby. That'll be their first kill. Antares will die as well. 2 going the way of Zero Tenacity.
Abed was just coming in to help out. Looks like he should be able to get the Bristleback at least.
It goes the way of Fly, funny enough. The Nether Ward kills him.
Blasting down these towers, which it is a more even game. VP will have to tread a little bit more carefully.
Uh-oh. They have glimpse. They do. He does get the enrage off. The Requiem, a lot of it just gets absorbed. Maybe Mirage didn't see it, but because of it, Tomato, well, he has another raise. He tries to dodge. He's going to go underneath the tower. Tomato, does he have the damage to finally get the turnaround? He does not. Very close play, though, from the Ursa. So Beastmaster Roar, a classic combo. Question is, who will they find? Jeezy actually comes in. They're just really wanting the Underlord. The creeps will absorb a lot of the Skywrath ult, but they still have more than enough damage. Bristleback's Courier. Ooh, and Tars really wants it. He's not going to get it, though. Just, it'll be fun. Make sure to join us. It'll definitely be a good time. Maybe Zach and I will be there. We have no idea, but we might. Ursa in trouble, rooted up, popped the enrage, can't survive though. Another big kill onto Tomato's top lane, Kaya Yasha. It's like the equivalent is like Anti-Mage's Blink Dagger. Or Blink Dagger, oh my gosh. Anti-Mage's Battle
feels
Fury.
great.
That one feels real good. Yeah,
I think it's a kind of a cool mechanic in use.
Dahak put in a cage bottom as 423 and friends will come through that twin gate. He does get the blade mill off, lots of calls, but just overwhelming damage coming out from the side of Zero Tenacity, and they will all take their Fiend Gate back to the top lane.
A little too long, he gets found at the end. His Observer still alive though, so he gets someone out of it. Can they snipe this fast enough? Here comes the Underlord.
The question is, oh, they actually glimpsed the Ursa. Just go for it, Tomato, commit it. Kill yourself on the Tormentor. It's the only way. All right.
That kind of would have been actually.
I think that's the only way that you salvage this situation is you try and die to the Tormentor and maybe you kill a support while doing it or something. Man, having 0 Code of Blood stacks on an axe at 23 minutes feels rough. And, well, he just walks right into a Requiem and dies.
I mean, it's a fast Roche. Ursa Beastmaster, you have to come into here. And
Yeah.
Shadowfiend is still bottom.
They have a good ward that scouts. They're going to go in, get the call onto the Bristle, but a Yules to buy him some time. There's no way to get the axe out of this. He needs help. Can you even bring him down? He's getting healed up quite a bit by Fly. Terrorize coming through. They just sacrifice the axe. They're too afraid to jump in. They've got to deal with Disruptor. Tomato will do so. He's going to buy it back now on the axe, and Taras goes in, taking a beating as he will fall. Abed hits the roar, going for the Shadow Fiend, but there's no more damage. Tomato needs to close the gap. He's got the BKB. The Requiem's not going to kill him, and 423 dies. I think Fly did most damage to that Bristleback. Axe is back, baby, for a vengeance. Blade Mail call gets this first calling blade of the game, and now Nefrit on the Underlord will pop the Yules, make some space for himself to clean up this tier 1 tower mid, and now look for Roshan and VP are finally
everybody else there. They're all just slapping at you like, please stop killing our Shadow Fiend, and they can't. Maybe don't stick around too long. This Aegis just got acquired.
He's got enraged, but the slow from these Pit of Malice, and there's another Pit of Malice from Nefrit.
Fly nearby.
Oh boy. He's got to do his best to heal him, but he can't, and the Dark Willow deletes that Pugna, and, well, you're going to lose Tomato twice.
All right, so that's what happens when you don't have the BKBs.
Big deal. They're looking for the call, maybe. Pugna does drop the ward. Sentry up on the high ground. There is a gem. They're passing over to the Bristleback. This would be a huge way to steal it away. They get the call. They're trying to blow him up, but he's dead with the calling blade. The BKB makes all the difference. They're going to get this gem and run for their life. Going to get glimpsed back, though, on Dahak. And, well, the gem returned to sender.
They caught sight of the Underlord down here. And he is just farming a camp. This should be successful if you turn the right way. This is the left way.
Oh, they got
okay, Tomato finds him.
He has a Wind Waker. Never mind. It don't matter. They get the call. Okay, that's actually a huge kill. He's dead for 80 seconds. I don't know which one he's going to take. I'm assuming it would be the Pit of Malice route. Like, that's the one I usually see. Blink call in the back line. Okay, that's a good target to find. The Roar, the first one comes out here onto this Bristleback. That's going to be the Aegis. You have Refresher. They're gonna have to use it. Everett trying to zone Abed out. The question is, who do they go for? Mirage goes in, gets the Requiem onto the Pugna, but they've caught the Underlord. A Wind Waker's gonna buy him some time. In comes the BKB from Abed. The second roar, but the second Requiem goes off. He didn't roar him in time, and now Abed's just dead. Dahak slowed to a crawl as 423 is going to chase. Ursa goes in, cleans up the Underlord, but he's got nothing left in the tank. No enrage for 10 seconds. He's gone. Dahak doing his best, but he's just going to TP back in and give his life to this Bristleback who still has everything available, had BKB, has a cheese, does not care at all. That is a triple from Mirage. This game's over, man. VP crumbling on their own high ground.
Yeah, there's the GG. All right, really well done from Zero Tenacity this game. After game one, could have been demoralizing, but they bounce back in the break. They make sure to pick stronger lanes. They still have some synergy there. I feel VP was kind of doing it. You got to keep that momentum going. Not the best tower damage, but that's covered from your Pugna.
Like, the idea normally is Dragon Knight's supposed to get Dragon form at like 5.5 to 6 minutes, and then when yeah, he's dead. Okay, Nether Ward is actually destroying Skywrath Mage in the bottom lane. So Enigma not realizing Kunkka left the lane momentarily, and they will wrap on him. Level 7 on this Kunkka. X into the boat, no problem at all. Can't afford to drop the black hole, of course, and that will be a pickup for Mirage. Invade here, Abed. Dragon Tail into the Concussive Blast. Skywrath Mage gonna actually be the one that picks up the kill there.
Don't think any of the Ancient Creep auras are really that strong.
Uh-oh, Fly's in trouble. Lycan pressed ult from the other side of the map. And he's gonna die to the summons. That's good stuff. Dude, the boy actually killed him. I don't know if you saw that. It was the Skeleton Warrior. Dragon Tail into the Skywrath Mage ult. So if they find the Lycan, he is very dead. And they will find the Lycan. Blink in, Dragon Tail, Skywrath Mage ult. Silence comes out as well. He's actually much tankier than I imagined. They even commit the black hole to secure it. I mean, Tomato also went for a really early Aghanim Shard playing around the Demon Seal because this does give you so much farm speed. And oh, he got croakered? Hold up, Tomato needs to be careful. Lycan's creeps incoming. He's got the Ancient Prowler, trying to keep vision. Howl comes out, first hit cripple. Pops the Manta to get some more distance. Oh, he actually used the Petrify. So he's not going to get the root now. And with this, Tomato will live as a result. A little bit of a micro mistake there to use the Petrify, but Skywrath Mage instantly dies to the Pugna Ward, and Kunkka on the other side, saved from the Decrep. In comes Dahak, 2-hero stun, looking for the black hole, doesn't have it actually, never mind. But this damage in from the Snapfire doing some serious work. Pugna is gonna go down. Now Puck with the coil onto 2 needs to be careful as they will get the kill, but he's popped everything for this. Down to 3 seconds on the... No, not gonna make it out. 3 seconds on phase shift. Dies too quickly. A very scrappy, kind of all over the place fight.
It chased for the Terrorblade so long that the rest of the team was able to come in and intercept the side, which gave them a really good start to the fight. You mentioned it, the micro mistake cost them heavily there, although he does end up sniping Fly, and then twin-cating out successfully. He's out.
Ward sentry dropped immediately to try and scout what's going on here, and Tara's with his own Centaur trying to keep these creeps at bay. I think they're gonna smoke up. Blink Dragon Tail catches the Hoodwink. Mystic Flare will find the kill. A little bit of a barrier for Skywrath Mage as a result, but he's trying his best to get away. Coil does come out, and we'll secure it. Fly drops these Mortimer Kisses as they clean up the Helm of the Overlord. Abed continuing to chase, stuck in a weird flying animation. I didn't know dragons walked like this, but sign me up. Abed still trying to find his target, pops the BKB, Dragon Tail in 1, really focused on 423 as Pugna stands no chance on that one, and the Kunkka will make it out thanks to the rum kicking in. The Admiral's rum kicked in at the best possible time there. All right, with the puck being dead, they're gonna go straight for the Roshan. Now they are kind of sensing this. They're smoking their way down here, but it is dying very quickly, and you're playing into a BKB Enigma with a black hole at the ready, and Torres will tank the gank for his team. As Roshan dies, they pick up the Aegis, and Abed jumps right up onto the high ground, finds the Kunkka. You have a Radiance, but you don't have a BKB. They actually have to deal with Nefrit's summons, because otherwise Fly would just die to them, but they actually catch Abed. He's getting pulled back. They do have the X, but again, he's got a BKB. If he needs to use it, he's going to. Sticking around just a little bit too long, and here comes this Lycan once again. He has his eyes on these supports. They will take down Fly. They've just been getting slowly chipped down here on VP. We'll see if they can actually keep themselves in this. We'll dodge out the boat, and they have their eyes set on Nefrit. Instead, Dragon Tail is out. They have this damage, more than enough to find the kills. There's no BKB for this guy. Spawn, I think they're gonna get it, and then Tomato immediately went bottom, so never mind. Nefrit, once again, deep in his jungle, will stand no chance.
Actually, I really like this call. If you see Lycan down here, you might be thinking like, oh, they're going to think about the Tormentor. They might be heading top. Let's
good
kill.
Good position here. I like where he's at. They are smoked, looking for the wraparound to the high ground. This is a huge play if they actually find the right target. Abed doesn't have Blink, but they just walk in. Kunkka's gonna get caught. There's the black hole. The Mortimer Kiss is coming through. They might be able to keep him alive thanks to the decrep, and it works. On the other side, you've lost Skymath. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Tomato and Abed will continue the chase. They get the Kunkka. Nefrit will survive thanks to the shapeshift movement speed, but with the Kunkka dead now, they've got what they wanted. Back into the Roche pit they go. Bottom tier 3 under siege. They're going for the wraparound. This is your only option. Puck trying to like break the smoke, and he does. It's a nice attempt there. Ward sentries dropped immediately. Gonna get cleaned up though. And with the wolf bite on the 423's Kunkka, the puck goes in. Again, trying to just create some chaos here as they open up the back line. They're looking for Fly. The X pulls him in. Double wolf. That's a lot of damage. They get the kill onto Fly. He's going to BKB, continue to look for more. Dahak on the side, hiding in the trees. He's going to BKB himself, looking for the black hole. He actually doesn't get it, but it is space made as they take down the Lycan. All right, a 1-for-1 trade. A lot of BKBs and big spells committed. Definitely happened. That is a Kunkka classic, but meta is back up, and they're going to go into the high ground here once again. He also finished up a butterfly. Oh, Dragon Tail finds Kunkka. Okay, well,
Divine Rapier down.
That is that. Abed will grab the Divine Rapier, and this game is now over. Sometimes that's all it takes. Just a single stun and some burst damage. You don't have to only worry about Tomato. Like we said, there is a lot of scaling on these other guys as well. 48,000 gold advantage now all of a sudden.
They work a little harder than I think they might have expected to close this one out, but fast finish once you